Puede que no luzca como el peso pesado más atlético que haya existido jamás, pero Andy Ruiz Jr. definitivamente pega durísimo. Y cuando la gente subestima a sus oponentes en el boxeo, las consecuencias suelen ser catastróficas. Ruiz es la prueba viviente de que las apariencias engañan. Y cuando pegas como él, nunca estás lejos de romper las apuestas. Hay una razón por la cual este tipo logró uno de los knockouts más impactantes de todos los tiempos contra Anthony Joshua. Ha pasado desapercibido durante años, pero con su legado ya escrito en piedra, ahora es el momento perfecto para reflexionar sobre la legendaria carrera de Andy Ruiz. Es el primer campeón mundial de peso pesado en la historia del boxeo de ascendencia mexicana y uno de los favoritos del público más grandes de esta era. Recuerda, si quieres apoyar al canal, asegúrate de usar la función de hype. Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Juan Luis López. Todo peleador necesita algunos rivales accesibles para iniciar su carrera profesional. Y aunque Juan Luis López aún no había ganado una pelea como profesional, todos tienen que empezar en algún punto. La pregunta era si podría dar la sorpresa ante este prospecto en ascenso.
You know, I saw Andy Ruiz fight the night before Manny Pacquiao fought Joshua Clottey back in March. He fought in a fight that we had here on our Top Rank Live series. He knocked out his opponent in one round, and he is really, I don't care how much he weighs, he's quick-handed, man. He's got very quick hands.
Nice jab, and off that jab set up that big right hand, and now he's inside. He's fighting with a lot of conviction. Well, you know, and give it to him. I mean, if he gets down to 240, he may be able to be something here.
Look at the speed he's throwing these punches in combination.
Lopez looks very discouraged. He's not hanging on, and he's not doing anything offensively, and he's eating a lot of shots early. Approaching the 30-second mark of round one, scheduled for 4. Well, he had a big first round here in Factorville, Oklahoma. Top Rank Live, back in a moment.
Lopez did some damage in round one, although he was
I think it was his water bottle. And now they'll flurry, and Ruiz is happy to oblige.
I'm sure, having mentioned that he relocated in Los Angeles, I'm sure a lot of fans out there are wondering if he's worked and sparred with Chris Arreola, the heavyweight, of a big build as well, and of course the market still, not to be stereotypical, but for a Mexican heavyweight, because there just haven't been that many, is wide open.
The world is open. A guy like Ray Lopez, even if he doesn't have the talent, must have. And then you look at, for example, the Peterson brothers and how they came up,
right? How
far they've come.
And in Ray's case, I said, well, what got you off of that track? And he said, when he and his fiancée, when they had a baby girl.
He's been in a fair amount of trouble in this fight. He hadn't done anything offensively, and he could blame that on Andy Ruiz in the black and blue, who has made this fight from the beginning as we're closing in on the halfway point of this 4-round scheduled heavyweight fight. Now there's some left-handed action from Ray Lopez, but Andy Ruiz didn't blink as he continues to move forward.
Yeah, in fact, I gave him a 10-8 round in the first round.
Wow.
And yeah, you know, I think there has to be some kind of separation between close round, even if a knockdown is not scored.
Sure. You know, some of that hand speed has slowed. There we go again, though, as he begins to string punches together, just as we were about to say he was slowing down a bit. Here comes Ruiz. He looks mean, and he's hunting his man.
Lopez is feeling those body shots.
Oh, yeah. Well, fundamentally, he looks pretty solid. Coming forward, not a lot of head movement, but nothing coming back from Ray Lopez. Andy Ruiz is undefeated, arguably untested. And this not much of a test. It's really a sparring session for him. Two guys, little men, and the interim IBF. It's an eliminator, actually, a title eliminator. It's Andy Ruiz in the black and blue, laying that kind of work on Ray Lopez.
Al final, Ruiz hizo lo suficiente para cumplir con confianza, continuando su camino mientras dejaba a López comiendo polvo. Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Francisco Díaz. Otro examen de bajo nivel para Ruiz, esta vez frente a Francisco Díaz. Se esperaba que Ruiz hiciera el trabajo con autoridad, pero si no estaba concentrado, esto podía complicarse. Necesitas mostrar un temperamento élite mucho antes de enfrentar una prueba élite. Y eso era exactamente lo que Ruiz debía hacer aquí. Al final, Díaz simplemente no fue rival para este potente mexicano. Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Arnold Kelsey. Arnold llegaba a este combate con la experiencia profesional más sólida hasta ese momento, pero Ruiz ya comenzaba a sentirse cómodo dentro del ring. La capacidad de Andy para definir peleas empezaba a salir a la superficie. Al final, Ruiz necesitó 3 asaltos para bajar el martillo. Si algo quedó completamente claro, fue que estaba mejorando. Y mucho. Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Álvaro Morales. En muchos sentidos, Álvaro Morales era casi un reflejo físico de Ruiz. De hecho, llegó al ring con casi 300 libras, teniendo una ventaja de 35 libras. Pero el tamaño por sí solo no gana peleas de boxeo.
Lighter and lighter with every fight.
Works in the corner of Andy Ruiz, but not with him here tonight.
No, not with him tonight, but he does talk in glowing terms about Andy Ruiz.
Ruiz waiting a little bit too much to start establishing that jab, Barry. There you go.
It's a good jab, and he does. It's a double jab. Left hand thrown by Ruiz, who gets a little bit busier here in the second round.
Yeah, they told him in the...
Well, you know, you talk about Morales, that was a little short, that left hook. That time Ruiz got there with a left hand and a right behind it. There's another right hand, top of the head. Ruiz starts this round like he did the last one. Starts out busy and then just kind of falls asleep in the middle of the round.
Yeah, but for some reason, I just don't know why he keeps single punching. I mean, he's throwing that nice jab, setting up combinations. You gotta let him, there you go.
Yeah,
You gotta let him go, put him together in that kind of way. There's some of the best combinations in that last round by the side view. Makes it more difficult for your opponent to land that big shot. There it goes. Nice double jab by. Tell you what, if he loses this round, Ruiz, they gotta wake him up there in the corner. I think he's losing this round too.
Hands free. Stop.
Ruiz tried to jump and did get there with the right hand.
And he did the right thing after throwing that low blow.
And a combination again. Now Morales going backward a little bit.
Just threes and twos and threes, and he's not following up.
A short right hand a moment ago, I think might have got Morales' attention. 30 seconds left in this fight. Neither man has really been hurt in this fight.
He knows how to survive. He knows how to throw some good combinations and hold his opponent, crowd him, lean on him.
He knows how to do everything except win.
Right. You can tell by the draws and the losses, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, he's in every fight, he's competitive.
Se necesitaron los 6 asaltos para cerrar el combate.
Still a work in progress.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of heavyweight action, we go to the scorecards.
Pero el resultado fue el mismo. Peleas como esta fueron una experiencia de aprendizaje invaluable para un joven Ruiz. Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Carl Davis. Hasta este punto, Carl Davis traía consigo una de las mejores experiencias al ring, pero Ruiz también era experimentado y cada vez más confiado en su capacidad para apagar las luces de sus rivales. Resultó que esta pelea fue un auténtico paseo por el parque.
watch this now. Watch the right hand first and then the two lefts. Boom, boom, and boom. And that's it. Into the fight, just a crushing right hand body shot. And he's right on him again with a left hook, and that's all she wrote. And look at the eyes right there. He's able to sit up.
Davis no tenía la más mínima oportunidad ahí dentro. Y si algo quedó claro, fue que Ruiz estaba listo para subir el nivel de competencia. Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Ángel Herrera. Sin embargo, antes de poder abrirse paso al nivel élite, Ruiz todavía tenía algunas pruebas por superar. Ángel Herrera pesó apenas media libra menos que Andy. Ambos eran iguales en la báscula, pero ¿cómo se desempeñarían en el ring?
Well, the one thing about Andy is he was fought the first couple of his fights as a professional over 290 pounds. He's now down into the 240s. Every fight he weighs a little bit less. And one thing you will find out about Andy as this fight goes along.
You can see those quick hands that you were talking about, Rich. Came very quickly over the top.
Andy has good but not great power, but the thing is he hits you so fast so many times. That's the way he's scoring most of his knockouts. He's getting around the ring pretty well right now. As you can see, he's fairly light on his feet, believe it or not.
Caught Herrera stepping in that time and pushes him up against the ropes. Good sharp right hand, short right hand by Ruiz. And again, that sharp, short right hand. And that's got Herrera backing up.
Ruiz is from Mexicali, living now in the United States. He speaks perfect English, by the way, so if he goes on, there's going to be a couple of cultures that are claiming him.
Big body shots from Ruiz, and Herrera doesn't look like he wants much more of this.
He's just about ready to go, Herrera, here. It may be quick.
Quick combination once again, body shot.
Seeing some of the variety that Ruiz can bring to the floor, Barry, that right hand to the body, goes a right cross to the body. When do you ever see that? Nobody thought.
You know, this fight should be stopped about now. It will not take very much at all. But he is still fighting. I got to say that for Herrera.
Remember, too, about Ruiz, he's only 21 years old, really learning on the job.
Those body shots are really damaging.
He's certainly willing to go to the body.
He had a shot with the right hand, just came up a little short, did Herrera. And Herrera will survive this fifth round. Herrera comes out battling in this final round.
They're not coming back on.
And again, Ruiz forcing Herrera into a corner.
I'm not trying to go overboard with Andy, but let's face it, there's a dearth of talent in the heavyweight division.
Absolutely.
It does not take a lot to move up the ladder, and I see him as a kid with the potential of doing just that. And because of his Mexican roots, friendly nature, bilingual ability, I mean, he has a chance, really, if he really keeps at it, to get a considerable fan base.
I think that's absolutely right. Herrera in survival mode now. Again, lead, kind of a half uppercut. Chopping right hand once again.
Gentle demeanor, and may need to get a little meaner inside the ring. A meaner demeanor.
Meaner demeanor, I like that.
Think Freddie wrote that one down?
I'm sure he's taking notes. Nice combination there. Big time combination. Ruiz has done everything except finish here tonight.
So he's going to settle for a second consecutive decision victory at the 6-round distance.
And this one will be a lopsided decision. I'm quite sure he will win every round on the judges' cards.
Fue un trámite más para Ruiz y otro paso en la dirección correcta. Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Elijah McCall. Elijah McCall llegó al ring con un impresionante récord de 11-1. Pero frente al poder de Andy Ruiz pronto se daría cuenta de que había mordido más de lo que podía masticar.
Nearly 50 pounds lighter at the 256, and he can get down even more. He's a big banger. Elijah McCall has a lot of knockouts himself. Now let's see how it goes. They're both in black trunks. The guy with the trim on the black trunks is Andy. Elijah McCall has the white shoes on, so you can spot them easy enough. Solid black is McCall, white trim is Ruiz. Man, this guy's a real deal.
Mexican Olympian. He's had well over 100 fights. Good, well-schooled fighter. Nice jab, fast hands.
Very quick hands for a man that's this big. This guy's an athlete. In the amateurs, he was 105-5 with all kinds of stuff, including going to the Olympics for Mexico. And his dad could take a great punch too. This kid has got
really nice left hook by Ruiz then.
Ruiz,
The ball came back with the right hand.
Massey in Chicago. That was a 5th-round knockout. So he's been in against big guys.
And McCall's bleeding from the mouth at the moment as a result of some of those chopping left hooks.
I'm just surprised. Look at him loading up the right hand as McCall, but Ruiz just able to gobble it up. So in damage said, you got to give the first round to Andy Ruiz, who has turned pro and is 16-0 with 10 knockouts. And Andy Ruiz, this kid is an ass tons of this fight. Nice stiff jab again. Boy, he's got a terrific jab. There's the right hand behind him. Left arm. Woo! By the way, the judges are Bob Bennett, Blaine Ford, and Glenn Fobridge. Now, Kev, let me ask you.
McCall's got a jab. He's got a jab and move around them. I'll tell you what, Andy Ruiz is too strong for him to stand there with. He's got to move around them.
Oh, big right hand again, snaps the head of McCall, touching your body. It hurts. He's hitting him hard. The big shot. Left hand, right hand behind. Boy, I'm really pleasantly surprised at the hand speed of Andy Ruiz. I just didn't expect a guy, when you know, a guy like Butterbean who was his size was not the athlete that this guy is. He just wail away, but this guy's a boxer.
He's had catches there, Bob, on both sides of the hip. He uses his jab as a weapon.
Talked about him being 300 pounds, and right now he's all 254 pounds. Go at it.
There are little things that he was doing wrong. But when he had him hurt, that overhand right, the left hook, he was very accurate. He kept throwing punches, and McCall did not know where he was. His legs went with about 30 seconds to go, and I knew then it was only a...
McCall reeling right in, a big right hand again. Heels it down, left the body. His legs are really sharp right now. Closing seconds in the 3rd round. Teddy Bayless looking very close. You don't want to see McCall get hurt. He can stop this fight. It's all over. He stopped the fight right at the bell. He doesn't want him to get hit anymore. He's out on his feet. This is the 3rd round. Technical knockout victory for Andy Ruiz right at the bell. Boy, that's something else. This guy wants this again.
En el tercer asalto, la pelea fue detenida, sumando otra pluma más al sombrero de Ruiz. Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Matthew Greer. Matthew Greer trajo una experiencia decente al ring, pero estaba a punto de ser completamente destruido. Y no tardó nada en que Ruiz encontrara la distancia.
In December, he was 256. He's dropped another 10 pounds, and he's going to keep coming down. This guy can bang. Let me tell you something. Big Jeff Gramosia works with him. Mexican junior national champion in 07 and 08, and Mexican national champion. Turned pro in March of 09 with the first-round knockout over Miguel Ramos in a fight I called down in Tijuana. And this guy can hit. He knocked out 6 of his first 8 pro opponents. Chopping in these already knows he's got Greer down in the first round here with a left hook and then a right hand chopping to his ear. And take a look at this replay.
There's those body shots. That left hook to the body, beautiful. Right hand right on top of the head and right by the ear. And that.
Don't be fooled by his body style. This is a guy that's trained down to this size, and he can bang. He's a very, very good athlete, a better athlete than perhaps what his body looks like. And he hits so hard, he may be able to contend someday in the heavyweight division if he keeps fighting the way he's going. Again, he's 17-0 with 11 knockouts. He's short as the big heavyweights go. He's only 6'2", but he can really bang, and Greer's finding that out right away. A big body shot. Greer touched the knee, so he's going to have to take this standing 8 count. It's up to 5 now already, as Jack Ruiz will give him the 8 count, I should say.
That body shot again.
With just under a minute to go, Andy Ruiz could take him right out right now. This guy's looking ready to go because down another time.
He's covering in. Those body shots are hurting.
As I said, folks, Andy Ruiz is an athlete, and he will hurt you. And he's certainly hurting Big Greer. Matthew Greer needs to tie him up because his corner's yelling into him to tie him up. Taking uppercut shots. That time he fell down. That's he tripped over his feet. But Greg Cummings yelling from the corner, tie this guy up. Don't let him bang away at him. But you can't walk into the kill zone with your head down and your gloves beside your head because, oh, there's a right hand down. And that's it, the third knockdown. And the referee says that's it. It's all over. So it's a technical knockout victory for Andy Ruiz, who gets the job done with another first-round knockout. A real hard right hand that time. And look at this, digging body shot again. And he cracks him on the ear. Oh, man, he just stood in the kill zone with a strong right hand.
That right hand was right down the middle. I mean, you know, look at this. There's no motion. Just comes right off the shoulder the way it should. So,
incluso para los estándares de Andy, esta fue una exhibición verdaderamente dominante. Greer simplemente no debía estar en el mismo ring que él. Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Ken Frank. Ken Frank trajo mucha presencia física en la pelea. Tenía 40 libras más que Ruiz, superándolo ampliamente en tamaño. Pero Ruiz salió con algo que demostrar. Para el segundo asalto, Ruiz ya había dejado claro que esto era un desajuste desde el inicio. Todo ese peso extra resultó ser solo peso muerto. Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Joe Hanks. Con el título intercontinental de la WBO en juego, Ruiz dio el salto al combate más grande de su carrera hasta ese momento. El invicto Joe Hanks, con récord de 21-0, no era ninguna broma. Si buscas la pelea que marcó el salto de Ruiz al siguiente nivel, esta fue. Ruiz se mostró como un peso pesado élite en este combate, y su verdadera entrada a la contienda por títulos había comenzado oficialmente. Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Thor Hammer. Otra prueba dura llegó en la figura de Thor Hammer. Con 21 victorias y solo 2 derrotas, este combate nos mostraría exactamente dónde estaba Ruiz. ¿Estaba Thor Hammer realmente a la altura? Pronto lo sabríamos.
Hasn't been able to match his seriousness by getting in better shape. A professional series they have in Great Britain where you fight 3 times in one night. And he came out winning the 3 fights, 3 3-round fights.
Nice shot there. Right back at him.
His punctuation is always a vulgarity of some kind or other in every sentence. But there's no mean-spiritedness in it.
No. He's not mean-spirited at all. He's a really nice kid. To give him the round, so let's see what happens here.
Al final, Ruiz lo sacó del combate antes de que siquiera pudiera arrancar de verdad. Sería la última aparición de Hammer como boxeador profesional. Eventualmente, Ruiz daría una de las mayores sorpresas de la historia al vencer al poderoso Anthony Joshua, entregándole al británico la primera derrota de su carrera. A partir de ahí, Ruiz aseguró la revancha millonaria y, con la cuenta bancaria llena, comenzó a bajar su ritmo de actividad, satisfecho tras una carrera dura. ¿Qué opinas de la carrera de Andy Ruiz Jr.? ¿Y en qué lugar pondría su victoria sobre Anthony Joshua entre las mayores sorpresas de la historia del boxeo? Déjanos tus opiniones y hot takes en los comentarios.